Hey guys, this is probably going to be a short one, although I say that quite often. But yeah, I have just no plan on what the video is going to be about. Not that I normally really do. So completely winging it. I'm doing it just because I promised myself that I'm going to be consistently doing these videos, and I kind of failed for the last couple of weeks. And I don't know if you ever heard of James Clear. Not doing something once is just a mistake or a lapse, or just sometimes you just need a rest. Not doing something 2 times in a row, that's the beginning of another habit. For those that you know, James Clear is the author of a really good book called Atomic Habits. It's how to get some really good habits going in your life. So yeah, this is what yes, I don't really have a plan for this video, but at least I want to can still continue consistently and get back into the groove of doing these once a week. Reason I haven't been doing them is it's a little bit selfish. Basically, just the results haven't been going great. So the motivation to I had another bad week, I had another bad week, just wasn't there really. And a little spoiler alert, last week and the week before actually went pretty well. So when I will be posting results, I'm not going to go through each session again. I think that's just a waste of time. It's not really that interesting, and I can't be asked anymore really. So I'll be just posting just how the challenge is going so far. But if I'm completely honest, I'm abandoning it. I'm not really abandoning the challenge. It's very unlikely that I'm going to hit 25k in six months. It was a bit ambitious, to be fair. To be completely honest, I've never hit 25,000 in 6 months. I have come close a few times, and that's one of the reasons why I'm there. But at the end of the day, I mean, this vlog is more about my journey, and I'm hoping that in a few years' time, for people that'll be watching this as the early videos, they see how how it all started 1-2 and how I grew through the stakes and throughout my poker career. For those that have been watching already, my main issue is the mindset stuff. To tackle that, I'm almost finished the book, The Art of Zen in Poker. Really good book. I should strongly recommend reading it. Just gives you a little good perspective on how to approach the game. I've got another book I want to read also on the mindset. No idea if it's any good, but I heard about this guy on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast. He was interviewing the guy's name is Brandon Epstein, not that Epstein. And apparently he helped a lot of high-performing athletes and businessmen, entrepreneurs on how to tackle anxiety, which is probably one of my biggest issues, anxiety. To round off, what's been actually really helping me the last couple of weeks is just not trying too hard, I mean, I got that part mainly from the Art of Zen, but that's let the game come to me, if that makes sense. The cards will determine whether I'm going to be winning or losing. Obviously, not 100%. You can bluff, you can exploit your opponents, but the main focus, whether it's going to be as fantastic as you are, you can be the best player in the world. If you're just not making strong hands, you're just not going to be winning a lot of money. I'm sure that most of you will agree with me. That doesn't matter how good you are. If you keep on running into a stronger hand, if they keep on having nuts and you got second nuts, doesn't matter how good you are, you're going to be losing money there, right? So this is what I mean by letting the game come to me, just not forcing it. I'm more. I try to focus on being more relaxed at the table, not constantly just watching every opponent to see if I can pick up a pattern. Just basically relax. Try to enjoy the game more, which is one of the reasons I started playing, because I just enjoy playing it really. And, it's a fun pastime. At the end of the day, poker starts for everyone in the beginning as a form of entertainment. So this is what I've been mostly focusing on, just to put it blunt, not giving a fuck as much. which is by the way the third book I'm going to be trying to read. I can't remember the guy's name, but it's like the true art of not giving a fuck. And yeah, because I've been more relaxed, yeah, I mean, it could have been I've been on the better side of the variance. And in fact, there was one game when I had like 6 sets, so that's amazing. And what made it even better is that the day before I had 2 set over sets in the space of an hour against the same guy, and he also 3-outed me, and each time I was ahead and then he 2-outed me basically. And then I also had a flop straight, and he hit his gut shot straight to make a bigger straight later on. Anyway, this is just a stupid bad beat story, doesn't matter. My point is that, after having 2 sets over sets the session before, and then having those sets the following day was a pretty good feeling. But yeah, no, what was I going with this? So yeah, just really not trying to hard. Yes, the variance has been probably on my side as well, or maybe not. Like I said, I've just been more relaxed, letting the game come to me, not force the action, which is always used to be a problem for me. If I'm just, I normally would spaz out and attempt ambitious bluffs or creative plays when things are just not happening. When you either can't pick up a hand, or you pick up a hand and it gets cracked, or you just nothing's happening, so you start forcing it a little. So I've been really conscious of not going that way. Like, if it's not happening, okay, if the hand's not happening, it doesn't matter if I haven't played a hand in 3 hours. Well, it's not. If you hit it hard and 25 draws came in on turn and river, well, yeah, just there you go. Just don't force it. Don't force the action. And perhaps that's what really been paying off for me lately. Yeah. Anyway, like I promised, I don't want to talk about it too much. Completely winging this. So I think I've said everything I can remember of. Oh, one good thing about bad beats is if you do like going to the gym, it really helps you hit your PRs. So after those bad sessions, I had some really good gym sessions, especially for my leg day, which is one of the things I'm really trying to improve, especially mostly when it comes to form, because I haven't really trained legs properly most of my life. It was always more about the upper body. I was one of those guys that was skipping leg day. So another reason probably why the gym has been going good. I don't know if you can tell, I feel like I'm a little bit bigger. I'm definitely a little bit heavier because I actually stopped being in deficit. I'm eating in a calorie surplus now. It's a bit higher than I wanted because when I'm home I just can't stop eating. If my mind is not occupied, if I'm at home watching TV or something, just having a rest day, and there is food, and God forbid there is sweets, like a nice cake. My girlfriend had a really tasty cake, and so good. So yeah, I just in fact right now I'm at home today, so I just been to the gym, shaved my head, and I got 5 brownies in the fridge, and that's what I'm thinking about. Just really trying not to go to that fridge. It's just the most, I'm afraid that if I have one, I'm just gonna go nuts. And I decided not to eat them because, like I said, my calorie surplus, I was aiming for like 200 surplus a day, but at the moment it's 500 a day, and that's the average for the last 2 weeks. And I'm not saying I've been eating over 500 every time, but that's because of a few days where I went completely overboard in my calorie intake. It averaged out as over 500 in 2 weeks and last week. That's basically the ones I kind of really watch, because at the end of the day, it's you don't get fat by just eating a lot in one day. If you're consistently overdoing it, then it happens. So yeah, even if you have like 5,000 extra calories in one day, that doesn't mean suddenly the next day you're gonna wake up. No, like, it needs to be consistent. Somehow your body just works through it. Such a humongous surplus. It only starts storing it when it becomes accustomed to the surplus. It's like, and start storing it. That's the way. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's the way I believe the body works. It's not every time. It's just if it basically your body just starts picking up a pattern. It's like, oh, okay, we're constantly getting extra. Okay, I can start storing it. Or at the same time, you can actually get better at working, because it just now realizes that you're actually always getting extra nutrients. So it starts working, burning a bit more calories, but at the same time, it's like if it's still too much, it will start storing it as fat for the future. So fuck, it's like 10 minutes again. I wanted to make it short, like 6-7 minutes, and I've already been talking for 10 minutes, and I still got to do the review. Okay, long story short, results picked up. Stop giving a fuck as much. Stop trying too hard. Just letting the game come to me, and make sure that at the end of the day I'm still enjoying playing. And gym, just being consistent, a little bit overboard with the calories, but getting stronger. I'm gonna do I'm trying to increase the weight just a little bit. Hopefully, gain a bit of muscle, and I might start cutting. I mean, the way I set it up on the app is to be in surplus up until April. But if I see I'm getting a little bit too podgy, I might stop. So my target is to hit around 74-75 kilos. If I hit that earlier, that means I've been overdoing it with the surplus, because there's no way I'll gain so much muscle that quickly. It's more likely fat, which means I'll need to stop, do a bit of a maintenance just to get my body relaxed over, and then go into a cut. And that's the cycle I'm going to be going through from now on. Go into surplus, try to gain as slowly as possible 3-4 kilos of muscle, and because it's going slowly, it is going to be muscle. And then once we reach that, do maybe a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, maybe a month of maintenance calories, and then go into a cut just to burn off some whatever excess fat that could have, or maybe not even doing, maybe just to maintenance, go into bulk again. All depends on how my stomach is showing. I'm not saying that if it's completely ripped with abs, but as long as it's staying flat, I am happy. But you never know, that might change. Anyway, that's it. I'm just gonna do a quick breakdown, and you see the screenshots like I normally do of the results so far, and that's it. See you in a bit. And as always, it never works on the first freaking try. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Let's speak quickly, man. I always have something drying in the background. Get better at poker. Win loads of money, and don't live in one room. Live in a flat where you can have clothes drying in a second. That's goal number 1. Anyway, right. So this is how the graph is looking so far. So we've played for 120 hours, and we have massively behind. So yeah, technically I should be up more than or double this, basically. Yeah, double this. We are in September, so after 3 months, it's supposed to be 12 and a half, right? So yeah, probably not gonna happen. Anyway, just look at the totals. So yeah, and the primary effect is because we've been blessed by the tournament, but we've been very not unlucky. We've been playing badly, definitely unlucky. Mainly, we've been punting way too much. And that's where the catch is looking so bad. Less than a blind per hour, less than £2 an hour. That is bad. But again, not gonna stress, not gonna focus, not gonna try too hard. Just relax, breathe, and just and okay. Not forced issues. Really good. Yeah, I'm obsessed about my beard. As whoever's seen me in real life would tell you. So, yeah, that's it. These are the results. I'm not even sure if you guys watched the beginning and the middle of the video. Chances are you just skipped all the way to this part, because at the end of the day, that's what everyone wants to know. So yeah, I'm actually curious to know how long would it actually take to hit 25K. That would be interesting. Definitely, probably very unlikely for it to happen in 6 months. However, there is the big cash raise coming up, and the top price is 30K. So if I hit that, I am freaking incredible. So it's part of things that are in my control as a poker player. I do not add anything to do with the high hand bonus and promotions like that, because hitting a straight flush has nothing to do with you. Winning a tournament everything to do with you, or at least not 100%, but at least. I wonder what the luck factor is in the tournament. Anyway, I digress. Right, that's it. Thanks very much for watching. Stay strong, work out. Don't overdo it like me, because I fucking overdid it again. That's something wrong with my shoulder, but because I'm in the bulking app, just really don't want to slow down. I really don't want to just go light maintenance, but probably should. I think that'll be the smarter move in the long run. Yeah, I really feel after an exercise, and then a few days later when I get to hit the chest again, they're like, oh, it's feeling fine, I can go here again. And then it's, why did I do it? What actually hours? Anywho, right, cool guys. Thanks very much for watching. Subscribe, like, that helps the algorithm. Yeah, hopefully I'll get enough people that I'll get paid by YouTube. That's the dream. So you subscribe, like, watch all the to the end, and share. Catch you later. Don't make promises I don't deliver. Hopefully I will see you next week. I'm really hoping to do this every Monday. I'm gonna stick it into my calendar. Cool. See you later. Bye.